Oh, well, let me take a call. Hello.
Hey, Jacob, Mike, what's going on, man?
Ah, not too much. I was actually I'm making a YouTube video right now, and you're on it.
I'm on a YouTube video.
Congratulations. I just switched on the camera and then you called, so yeah. I've had quite the busy day here. I was trying to juggle a bunch of things at the same time. So
Okay, and now a good time, or do you want to wait for a little bit?
give me half hour if you could do that. Then I'll do this
Yeah,
because this
no problem.
I'm making a video every day, right? So it's something I have dedicated and promised. So
Of course. Okay, no problem. So you
so
want to shoot for what, 9:45 then, or not 9:45 or 10?
yeah, 9:45. Let's go for that, and then I can make this video and get some of my things done too.
Okay, no problem. I'll resend you the link to your Facebook Messenger right now.
Right on. Okay, and then we're aiming for 9:45, right?
Yeah, 9:45 morning.
Right on.
Cool, man. We'll talk to you then.
You bet. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that's how it is when you get a call right in the middle of trying to start a video. Can we put that on the table?
Oké, want du was erbij had half an hour. Dus du warst.
Okay. Sometimes you gotta eat on the go.
Yeah. May I be you, Connor?
Okay. Yeah, you can say hi on the camera too.
Hi.
How about you go and look and see if I'm on the camera or if it's missing?
You're on camera.
Oh, did you bring me a picnic?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, but I'll get it later, okay?
Okay. We're going downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good bath.
And then European be leaving at 9.
Give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, I will. Okay.
We're on internet right now,
Okay.
making a video.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So busy is not always productive.
No.
Don't think.
Nope.
So you need to organize your environment,
Mhm.
your day,
And
and that you're doing your things, not only everybody else's stuff.
everybody's stuff you want.
Because if you're trying to do everyone's in the same day, you'll find yourself being very busy, not completing tasks, and they're all waiting on you or not happy because you can't give them enough attention. So one thing to always remember, yourself is first, and your goals, and be productive. And if other things fall into what you're already doing, that's great. If not, don't let it distract you or take you off and go to another task or things like that. So I've found that maybe in the last video you've seen how I was getting distracted. Today I've been doing a lot of different things. I've achieved a few things. For one thing, I got my car out. Now I'm gonna switch over from my truck to the car because seasons change and it'll be more convenient driving that because of the season. So I did get a few things of my things done. Now I'm quickly jumping in. It's actually becoming a bit late in the day to make this video. I'm doing it anyway because, like I said, I'm coming on every day and going to do a video of doing a cold call, because this is about cold calls. And oh, one more thing, take a paper or a notebook and a pen with you everywhere you go, because this has happened to me a couple times now. I didn't have it with, but I did come up with the perfect words to say for my cold calls. I sit down later on and I forgot, and I hadn't written it down. And also what I wanted to talk about, there's times I thought this would be a great for a video to share with you guys, and didn't write it down, and the same problem would come back once I'm doing the task. I forgot what it was. I did take a few notes down a while ago, and this is for like entrepreneur to start off. Let's say if you want to come up with an idea and you're just brainstorming what you want to do and things like that. So I wrote down, I didn't write everything down, but I made a little chart, and then from there you'd write down. So right now I got audience up top, problems and solutions. So now you write down all who could be the audience and what, right? And then the problems we're facing. And what's the big enough problems that they need solving, right? And then you write down all the solutions you can come up with, and also narrow it down to what are the solutions that will not only help people, but they can recognize, or that you can explain to them in a way for them to see that will solve their problem. So that's just part of it there. I also have.
And you know who tell me over? Who that, right?
Also have another chart. Let me see if I find that here. I take a lot of notes, and yet I'm still talking about not taking enough notes. And the truth is, you can never take too many notes. You can put it in order in each binder to have a category that you can find it properly. If you have a bunch of notebooks and you just write it in any one that you have close to you, then it gets mixed and matched, and it becomes a bit of a delay by searching for it later on. So with us talking about the audience, problem, and solution, when you present it, you want to make it into a story. And I have made it as steps. So as you go up the steps, you do those. That's how you present it.
Right here.
So you let them know about their problem and the urgency of it. The cost of not solving that problem. So if they don't fix the problem they have, what's going to cost them?
Baby, have money or more have money?
And then you have to explain why I'm the best to solve their problem.
Or me that best by me going.
And then describe to them the actions you will take to solve it. That they no longer have a problem, they just got the solution after that. So, and that's how you present it, one step to the next, and you build it up. So it starts off with an introduction, like the problem, and then the urgency of it, and then what is the cost if they don't solve the problem. And it can be, like, cost can be more than just money. It could also affect their business or whatever it may be, that what they have worked hard and built up and it falls apart. That would be also a cost. And then you have to explain why I am the best one to solve that problem. Other than, because they could go to any entrepreneur, right? And see who could solve that problem for them. And you want to explain to them not only that you have found the problem, seen the urgency and the cost of that, now you want also them to see, well, I'm the one who is best to solve it for them. And then also paint them the picture of the actions, what will be taken, and how it will get solved, so that they can see the problem gone, right? That it's solved and there's no longer the problem. And with showing them all this, presenting it, explaining it to them, and in the way that they can see it, if nothing else, use actual their business or their problem to explain it, and that would be best. And if you use examples, a lot of times it's best to use examples within them. Like if it's their, let's say for example, if it's for their business, what their problem is, and how it's like how urgent it is, and the cost of it. So let's say for example they have products and they're having trouble selling it, and the problem is they have nobody for sales. That would be a big problem. So if they're not selling their product and they have no one to sell it, like there's no one in sales to sell it, you know, that's just one example, but there could be many others. Businesses, especially successful ones, they always face problems, and non-successful, well, that would be a problem right there. Anyway, I was going to share those two things with you guys, and I had a day what didn't seem productive enough for myself. I wasn't happy with everything I achieved. So I was going to let you know, try to stay focused and help those where it benefits you, or those who actually fit in with what you're doing and what your goals are, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
So let's throw in a call,
Mm-hmm.
because this is a cold call and we gotta do cold calls.
Just me say that one day, right? Long time ago. You know, this one really young. This one, you know?
Okay.
Really pretty.
I'll dial one up here.
Come on. This one. And you say hi and I say hi too.
You know what? I don't want you in every video, okay? So you let me do this sometimes, okay?
Okay. And my passage, you done?
No, just wait. I'm not finished yet.
Hello.
Hi. Did you hear about HTC?
About what?
HTC?
No, what's that?
They're helping me with getting a better income.
No, I'm not interested.
Okay. Have a good day.
What him say?
So I didn't go through with no script. I didn't. I just threw it out there. Yeah, and even if he's not interested, he might be curious. Over time, let it build up. You introduce it. Maybe he'll type it out, check it on social media or wherever. And once he's done that, I don't know if you're aware. If you go into something, if you have an interest of, let's say if it's Facebook or even other social media, it's not only Facebook, everybody does it. You search for something and you'll see more of that. So if you search for a business, let's say painting, for example, and it might not be only that company showing up, but mainly that company, because you already had interest, you already searched it, So it will show you more of it. And then when you're in other areas, then those ads will show up more.